I don't know what to say anymore. I got nothing. This team has broken me. This team has defeated me. I'm done. I have nothing left. This team is the worst thing to ever happen to me. Just roll the highlights. This team is the coronavirus of sports teams. This team, there should be a national emergency declared for this team. This team just sucks the air out of you. This team sucks the oxygen out of you. It makes it harder to breathe. Being a fan of this team destroys you on the inside and out. I know you think that I'm being, I'm over-exaggerating, and yeah, I probably am. But you know what? You try watching this team every day. And then you try coming on here and doing a video about this team every day and trying to think of other ways to say that this team is awful. Try to think of other ways to talk about this team. Because I really can't anymore. I really freaking can't. I'm not going to rant. I'll save that for if the Yankees lose tonight, don't worry, there will be a rant. You will get your rant tonight if the Yankees lose. And get an official sweep and finally go under 500. But this, oh my gosh, this was awful. Yankees blow it again. Yankees blow it again here. A game they probably shouldn't have won. I mean, they got lucky there with the wild pitch there. But it is just unbelievable how this team loses so many games so heartbreakingly, so brutally. I gotta talk about starting pitching, because that's really the main takeaway. And yeah, the offense wasn't great today, but I gotta talk about starting pitching. Something's wrong with Cole. I think I know the answer. And it's probably the same problem with Chapman. Sticky stuff. They don't have it anymore. Not having sticky stuff makes them worse pitchers. Cole has given up 9 earned runs in the last 2 games. He just looks really, really bad out there. Obviously, his spin rate's down, so is Chapman. And there's just a real problem right now. Maybe it's just 2 games, but he has really stumbled since not being able to have that sticky stuff anymore. And he's really hurt this team. And he gives up the home run in the first to Dom Smith. Then he settles down after that, and then gives up a couple more runs in the 4th. Gives up the single to Nito, gives the single to Nemo. It's just, my gosh. My goodness gracious. It used to be every 5th day. I have problems with this Yankee team, but it used to be every 5th day. I'm like, oh, well, at least we'll have Cole on the mound. I have problems with Montgomery and all these guys sometimes and Herman, but you know what? At least every 5th day we get Cole. Now I can't even be happy about that anymore. Now I'm worried that something bad's gonna happen there. So that's bad. And now Chapman is garbage. This wife beater. I mean, he's already garbage because he's a wife beater. I don't know why we had him on the team. I don't know why we gave him another chance. All this guy's done is because he was really good at the beginning of the season. I will give him that. But obviously now that they don't have the sticky stuff, he's not the same guy. Is he given up, I think, 7 earned runs in the last 2 games? Remember in the beginning of the year where Chapman was unbeatable? It's crazy to think that Chapman was the best closer in baseball at the beginning of the season. He couldn't give up a run. He was unhittable. And now my grandma could hit him. It seems like anybody could hit him. You could bring down a fan. You could bring down that fan that stole the ball from Gardner or whatever, had the fan interference in the 7th inning. You could bring him out there, and he could probably hit Chapman. Anyone can hit Chapman. I could hit Chapman. He is so awful. He is so dreadful right now. His pitch framing, everything. His pitches, you can't rely on him. And my gosh, was that the most pathetic 7th inning ever? And you knew it. You just knew it inside. You knew the Yankees weren't going to win. You just knew it. You knew they were going to blow it. A 6-run 7th. Alonso, Peraza, Nimmo, Lindor. Finally, Francisco Lindor does something meaningful. Francisco Lindor has done nothing meaningful on the Mets. And finally today he does something. He adds to that just lifeless team in the 7th inning. And so now, the Yankees are 41-41. They're now 500. And if they lose tonight, and that is probably going to happen, I would think, they will be under 500. And I don't know when the last time it was the Yankees were under 500, halfway through a season. But it might now finally happen. And I really don't know how to deal with this. The Yankees have been over 500 my entire life. Ever since I was born in 1998, the Yankees have always been over 500 through every season. And now we're looking at the great possibility that they're going to be under 500 for the year. And it's like finding out when you're a kid that Santa isn't real. Like, my whole childhood is crumbling. That the once great Yankees that I used to love and admire and think they were the best team in baseball are now just frauds. All these guys. The offense, I mean, they got 5 runs today. One of them off a wild pitch, but they don't really do much for the most part. And now the starting pitching, which is struggling here. Even our top guy And the bullpen, I mean, between Chapman and Lucky, it's just, it's unbelievable. It's just really unbelievable how bad this team is now. They're unwatchable. They've ruined my 4th of July. There's nothing that they could do tonight. Even if they win 20-0, there's nothing they could do. They could save this day for me. Again, I'm at a resort. I could spend this day, being, with my family, going out, enjoying the pool. No, I'm in here watching this game. And so, I don't know what else to say anymore. I don't know how to think about this team. But I gotta keep going. And tonight we're gonna talk about the game again. And I'm trying to think of the words right now. I have none. Other than, I would not wish this on anybody. I would not wish my worst enemy have to cover this team and then do a video on it every single day. I would not wish this on anyone. No one deserves what I'm going through right now. And again, I know this is Mr. White Privilege over here talking, but this is torture. This is absolute torture, having to watch this team every single day and get your heart broken time and time and time and time and time again. And I know other baseball teams, other fandoms are like, welcome to our world. Well, I'm in your world now, and it's a really awful feeling. Hate it. Bring me back to 2009. See you guys tonight. Bye.